welcome to HiveState Bakugan. Today I actually had something else planned, but something came in the mail early, so I thought I wanted to do this instead. We got the Unbox And Brawl pack. I haven't been this excited for a product in a bit. I'm excited for what's next, but this one just... this one warms my heart in a way that I don't know how to explain it. I like this concept a whole lot. I know it's just for the toy battling game. I mean, it's also for the pro game, but the Unbox and Brawl tagline is for the toy battling side. But it shows on here that not only does it come with 6 ability cards and 6 character cards, it also comes with 6 gate cards, and that I'm very excited to see what gate cards they include. And of course it comes with 12 cores. I do have some questions about this packaging though. This Bakugan right here on the front shows it on the back, but its attribute doesn't match what it says, what the colors of the art is. And I think I know why, because this is also available in one of the packs that I just opened, and this is an Amazon exclusive. So I think the colors beneath it's what it's actually gonna be, but I don't know, and I guess we'll find out. So let's flip over the table and see what we get. So it is finally time to get this open. I don't think I'm gonna do it the way I normally do, just with the drop and everything opens. We're gonna open it a little more meticulous today. There's a bit of tape. We're gonna open this a little more blind and unedited. So, well, there'll be jumps and things, but not as congratulations, the cardboard's gone. But yeah. Here is the plastic. There's a whole lot of gold in this, but I'm a-okay with that. Should we look at the cards first or the actual Bakugan? I think we're going to look at the Bakugan themselves first. This is where we'll just... better. So, I've got the stack of cores. We've got each individual one, and we're just going to go through and look at these one at a time. I think, should we angle this down a bit? Yeah, let's angle this down a bit, shall we? There we go. And so it does seem like a couple things on the back of the box are wrong, but this is the first one that I really want to look at. This is the Traitorous dual faction one. Let's give this a look real quick as how it rolls out and pops open. So I believe specifically this is the Dragonoid and Traitorous one, and this does also come in one of the new I think they're called Battle Gear packs. I was kind of really interested on the box that, yes, it shows this one as the art on both the front and the back, but the little icon showed that this was also going to be an Aurelus one. It was going to be Ventus Aurelus, and I was very excited for that, but it's okay. Here is the Traitorous. Or Traitorous X Dragonoid. Dragonoid X Traitorous, one of the two. Then we're going to look at the two open ones. This first one, I believe, is the Hatterus X Trino. This is a Pyrus and Aurelus Bakugan. Again, let's watch it open. Personally, I really like the way that this fusion looks. The red and gold, though it's not my favorite combination, I do really enjoy. I wish this would have been the more metallic gold, but truthfully, no complaints. I like that the fact the horns are spring-loaded and everything. And we're going to look at the stats of all these very, very soon. But there's number 2. Number 3, we'll roll into the Pegatrix X Gorine Ultra. This is another one of the fusions from this set. Watching it open. They truly did get the feel of this Bakugan right. It has the wings for the Pegatrix, but it feels bulky, and that really shines through with the Gorine. This is a good fusion to see. And the green looks real nice on the gold too, so that's cool. We're getting into 3 more of the unopened. Let's go ahead and let's not do the Aurelus ones just yet. Let's do the other dual faction. So first off, watching them open. It's kind of dorky, but I like it. It has a little uplift, which that's clever. That's a clever way to make the Bakugan higher, especially for just a core. But this is Cyrus, as it states on the back of the box, and I think, especially with his face, that it's Trox. I'll know for certain once we actually open up the cards and give it a look, but this Darkus Pyrus combo looks so very nice, especially here on the wings. It has a, well, you can tell it's kind of a Darkus core with the Pyrus paint. I like that that one's in the collection quite a bit. Now we're moving on to the last two. These do have the shiny gold, which I'm glad. I do really like this metallic gold. Like I said, wish these would shine through more with that, but no problems. We'll start with this right here, which I believe is the, I think it's pronounced Ryurazu. I actually haven't heard this one pronounced. I've just read it, so I'm assuming. So let's look at Ryurazu roll. This Bakugan truly reminds me of one of the old Bakugan. Terraclaw, I believe was his name. Other than the fact that Terraclaw had claws that came out, but I like this little chunky body style that almost brings a sense of nostalgia to it, and it's beautiful. This is a very nice looking Bakugan. I'm also really looking forward to the Ventus one. That Ventus one, nothing to really laugh at. It's really strong. Well, he needs a core to stand. There you go. Last but not least, one of the Bakugan that's almost feels like a mascot for the channel. This is Barbitra or Barbetra. I feel like Barbitra sounds better, but let's watch it roll. Look at this beautiful little bee-wasp combination thingy. I love it. It has the hexagonal pattern on the wings, which is just such a nice touch of detail there. And it does have that beautiful gold. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing its card, seeing how playable it is. So Arliss definitely needs a hint of help at the moment. But let's look at the cards, let's see what we got, and we'll see how that goes. Actually, no, one thing first. Let's look at the cores. Helix. This is a plus 300 to those who have fused, those who have fused, and plus 2 Frost Strike. So I'm actually curious, does that colon also affect the plus 2 Frost Strike? I think so, where it comes after it. So this does nothing for normal Bakugan, but once they fused, plus 300B and plus 2 Frost. Set him back. The Magic Shield. This is for fusions. If it's fused, plus 800B. That's a very big B power boost, but other than activating core abilities in the very beginning, these don't do much. Then we'll just go through them one at a time as they come. Regular shield, plus 200B. If you fused, an additional 200B. Red Fist, plus 3 damage. If you fused, an additional plus 4 damage. So I do believe that reads plus 7 if it's fused. Same as the last. Regular Fist, plus 2, or plus 4 if it's fused. Total. Just a basic plus 3. A minus 3. A shield that's plus 50 plus 1. A plus 300 shield. Alright. Another plus 300 shield. A plus 150 plus 1 shield. And that takes the cores. Let's look at the cards now. First, we gotta get it out of the plastic. Simple and done. We have is this a complete? Oh, this is, I do believe this is longer than normal, or is this multilingual? This is, yeah, not this one. But we have a rulebook for the toy battling game, specifically a multilingual rulebook. Then we have the how to fold rules. And then we're going to take a look at the cards. We're going to separate the 6 gate cards and leave those face down, and we'll do those in a minute. We're going to start with actions, I assume. Baku Spin Blast. This is a Fusion Force card, so it's good to see that. Draw 1 and double strike for 3. Hydrus X Trino Ultra. This is one of the character cards. It costs 4 to fuse it. It's a 403 base. Once it's fused, well, it's a 1k5. That's what that is. Then we have Darkest Slayer. This is a plus 200 B power, plus 2 damage for 1. Maybe. Ventu Piercer. 3 energy for plus 6. On par. Darku Fists. 6 energy for plus 13. That's one above what 6 energy would normally pay for. But I mean, I don't feel too strongly. Baku Briar for 2 energy. It's minus 200B and minus 3 damage. It's kind of a middle of the road card. Another Baku Spin Blast. Sure. Dragonoid and Treacherous. This is 10 energy to fuse, so it's expensive. It gives you both a Magic Shield and a Flaming Fist, which is nice. 600B, not too shabby. 2 damage, not too great, but you do have the cores. And once you fuse this, that's a 2015. I know it's 10 energy to do it, but it's almost like an evolution you don't have to clog your deck with. And 2000 B power, that's crazy strong, especially if we get ways to flip things or fuse things earlier. I do like this Bakugan. Then we have the Trox and Cyrus. 500 B power, 4 damage. For 6 energy, you can fuse it, and it comes with a regular shield and a helix. The helix isn't too bad. Fuses into. That's really nice art. I love that there's no borders on the back of the fusion cards. That's pretty. I can't wait to see some of these in Hex, because I do believe these get Hex foils. But it's 1000 B and 12 damage. What was the fusion cost again? 6. That's... yeah, well, that new Dragonoid, though. Ryurazu. This, ooh, interesting. 2 shields for its cores, but it has to land on a helix to get its effect. So this right here 100% is showing you that you can share cores. If you have another Bakugan that has your helix, maybe use that to get this bonus. But it's a 600 B power and 4 damage. Wholeheartedly, slightly underwhelmed, especially due to its cores. But it's a beautiful Bakugan. We'll stick with that. Now here's the one I really wanted to see. Barbetra. 400 Bs. Plus 200 if you land on a Green Fist. Yeah, okay. So it's in essence, it's a 606. Or plus the damage from the Green Fist, so 609 maybe. If Green Fist decks resurge and maybe have a stronger base, this could, I don't know, I feel like I'm fighting for it and I hate that. Pegatrix and Gorine Ultra, 700 Bs to start, not bad. 1 damage though, so, okay, and the cores. Well, you do have the Flaming Fist, not too terrible, but it is a basic shield. And it's 8 for the fusion, which turns it into a 13-13. I'm a little underwhelmed for how high the fusion cost is for this. 8 energy for a 13-13. It's, I mean, well, I don't know how much play it'll get. All in all, though, that's the set, minus the gate cards. Look how beautiful these are. This feels so nice. This makes me happy. Let's look at them one at a time, shall we? Oh, it's just still has the reminiscent circular like framing. So this has both negative and positive. Fantastic for Aquas and Darkus and Chaos, actually. Okay. No name on the gate card. It's just a white, I think. I don't know if that's going to be considered white or silver or how they're going to do that. But Pyrus, Ventus, and Aurelus have a bit of a hard time on this one. 100% I'm going to be collecting these. Then we have this. Again, no names on the gates, but I'm okay with that. This one only gives positive boosts. Best to Aquas, it seems, and worst to Darkest, but it has the fusion icon. I have suspicions on how it's going to work. I'm going to flip through the how to play rulebook on that, but I believe this lets you, if you're playing the toy battling game, flip your evolution Bakugan, so that could be cool. Another one that flips, although this one's worse for Aquas, best for Aurelus. And this has more of a gold border, where the last had a bluish border. So it may be elemental borders, actually. Oh, another gold border. This one does not have any effects, but plus 700 to Pyrus, Ventus, and Aurelus. Aquas, Chaos, and Darkest get the minuses. And, oh, two more. Here is this one. 700 to Pyrus, Ventus, and Chaos. Or, not Chaos, Aurelus. Yeah, Chaos. I can't color. And then Aurelus, Darkest, and Aquas have the negatives. And last but not least, we have this gate card. It does seem like the gate cards are going by color this time. However, if that's so, we didn't get a Pyrus style gate card. But that's okay, we got two Aurelus. And there is the gates. Looking forward to seeing how these gates are going to affect the toy battling game, because they're actually really nice. Like, they look really, really good. I'm going to attempt to keep these in the best condition that I can. I'm also curious as their sizing. I believe they are sized, yeah, they're sized like regular cards now, instead of having that extra large size that they used to have back in the classic game. And if a player so wants, I believe these can also still be used as the gate trainers, where you place a core on the cores here, or the little spaces for cores. And these will allow you to test your rolls, see if you can land on these. But if you don't land on these, you'll probably land somewhere else on the gate. That way you're not chasing after your Bakugan if you missed the core you're aiming for. So that's a really nice thing to have. I do hope you enjoyed this box opening of the Unbox and Brawl Amazon exclusive pack. I mostly am very happy with it. However, I do wish that in the future, maybe as a sequel to this pack, they have another Unbox and Brawl that's not based around the toy battle game. I would love to see one that comes with 2 complete decks. I know that would basically just be like starter decks, but it would have a different vibe to it, really. Because the decks in that should be perfectly balanced. So you can open this one box, have 2 decks that are meant to face each other. Kind of like, to reference, we'll use Magic the Gathering. They have their, I believe they're just called dual decks, to where they are intended to fight against each other. And I love that concept. So you can just keep the decks separate, sleeve them up. If you want to buy a couple of them, that's what I like doing, at least 2. So you have the 2 decks that are balanced against each other that you can teach new players. Fantastic hook there. And then you buy the second one for your own collection. But that's my viewpoint on it. I do hope you enjoyed. There's going to be another unboxing very soon, because this took place of that. That one's actually already edited and ready to go, so very soon. Hope you enjoyed, and make sure to do all the things everyone asks. Subscribe, ring the bell, all of that. But whether you do or whether you don't, as always, you'll see me when you see me.